church pastor has been given a sack from her state-funded childcare job, and she has resigned from her church job tonight as a result of a Campbell Live investigation. Robin Edmonds ran the Open Home Foundation in New Plymouth, an organisation which places at-risk children. Last week we alerted the Minister of Social Welfare of a case of alleged sexual abuse associated with one of those children. Child, Youth and Family SIF removed one child from care today and announced a wider investigation. The sexual charges are against Robin Edmonds' son, Joshua Edmonds. And what we can now reveal is that another of her children has allegedly been involved in the sexual abuse of a foster child. Mihi Naranga Forbes investigates.
29-year-old Joshua Edmonds faces a charge of indecent assault on a 13-year-old. That girl was in the foster care of the Open Homes Foundation. Joshua's mother, Robin Edmonds, is the head of the Open Homes Foundation. She's also a pastor in Destiny Church. What we can reveal tonight is that another of Robin's children, Joshua's sister Rebecca, was also allegedly having sex with a foster child, this time a 14-year-old boy.
What I believed happened was that the pastor's daughter was seeing and had a relationship with one of the Open Home Foundation boys, and they were in a relationship, and my wife was called in to counsel the whole family on the situation and how to best deal with it.
Ben Evans has left the church now, but at the time was married to the head social worker of Open Homes. He says not only did Pastor Edmonds and her husband Lee know about the alleged abuse, so did many others in the church. So Robin Edmonds and Lee Edmonds were well aware that their daughter was having a relationship with this 14-year-old?
Oh, certainly, and they were going through steps to try and sort the situation out within Open Homes Taranaki.
We tracked down the 14-year-old boy's mother. She confirmed the story. She says at the time she confronted Robin and Lee Edmonds, but they barely acknowledged her. The boy was living at a home run for at-risk kids, run by Pastor Edmonds and a man called Duke. He told me Rebecca regularly took the boy to a park for sex. And when the affair came to light, the teenager was beaten up by her husband. We visited the homes of the Edmonds families. The pastors had recently shifted out. Their adult children were nowhere to be seen, absent since last Wednesday, the neighbours tell us. So we went to the church to talk to them. It's 10 o'clock on Sunday morning and we've come to Taranaki, to Destiny, New Plymouth. We wanted to ask Pastor Robin Edmonds some questions about the investigation into the Open Home Foundation. Surprisingly, the church is closed, and we've been told the men of Destiny have gone fishing in the Wairarapa. Another former member of the church told us of one other example. He remembers returning a runaway child to a foster home and witnessing physical abuse.
We took him back to the house, and the caregiver of the person booted him right up the gate, lifted him off the ground.
And another member told us Rebecca Noble was sent to Auckland to be counselled by Brian Tamaki after the alleged affair with the 14-year-old. Those who have spoken out say they're pleased Child, Youth and Family are investigating.
I would say that it should have been brought to light straight away, you know. Because anything that's dealt with straight away doesn't get time to fester and grow in the dark like a mushroom.
What do you think she should have done, Robin Edmonds?
Well, I'd have assumed SIFs would have been involved quite early on.
And what do you think she should do now that she's being investigated?
Well, come clean about it, really.
Well, I think she should stand down from being a pastor of the church and, well, stand down from Open Homes until we all had sorted out.
And this afternoon she did. Robin and Lee Edmonds told Campbell Live they've resigned as Destiny pastors, while the Open Home Foundation has asked for her resignation. We asked her whether she'd apologise to the young boy involved. She didn't respond to that question, but said she'd apologise to Brian Tamaki for any adverse effect